name is Kelly Sullivan Walden, and my nickname is Dr. Dream. I have written a few books on dreams, and I do a lot of things that relate to nighttime dreams as it relates to living the life of your dreams. But it all started with my goddess work. My first book was called, and still is called, Discover Your Inner Goddess Queen, an inspirational journey from drama queen to goddess queen. And that started it all. Once upon a time in my life, we'll just say I was drawn to circumstances that had me feel really small, really less than. I had been an actress, and I was a drama queen. From one perspective, I was an actress, and as an actress, I was a world-class people pleaser. I had no sense of self. All I wanted to be was whatever you wanted me to be. So there was a day where I felt so empty. I was turning the radio station and I didn't know what kind of music I liked. I realized with nobody else in the car with me, I didn't know what kind of music I wanted to listen to. I had become that far disconnected. And it wasn't too far from then that I actually hit a real bottom and couldn't stop crying, didn't know why I should be alive on the planet because I had no core sense of self. I asked for help. I had a session with a really brilliant spiritual therapist named Nirvana, of course, and he said, you need to meet your inner goddess queen. Enough being a drama queen. In that session, mostly it was in the silence. I went on a guided journey where I got to meet my inner goddess queen. And I met her. Partly she had always been there, but I didn't have access to her because everything was working okay, well enough. But because I had reached such a bottom, I was open and vulnerable enough to ask for help and reach higher. And I had this vision of who I was capable of being if I woke up, if I stepped into my light and said yes to the reason I was born. This is who I would be, and it was me, but filled with light, filled with confidence, and embracing the love and the wisdom of the universe. And it was like I was huge, and I was embracing the world and embracing my drama queen essence. So the drama queen is the part of me and the part of all of us that thinks that we are separate, thinks that we are cut off from the rest of life, and thinks that we have to do it all by ourselves, and that feels like we're always a step behind, always a little bit less than, or a lot less than. So the goddess queen aspect lives in the mansion of expansion, which means the goddess queen knows that she's connected with all of life, and that life is on her side, and that life is beautiful even in the midst of a dark, scary moment, even when things don't seem well, even if there's a storm or a breakup or a breakdown of some kind. The goddess queen has this higher vision that says, oh, but something beautiful, a new piece of wisdom is being formed, a pearl is being formed. I think of a goddess queen as being somebody that can take in the beauty that's all around. She's porous, like a sponge. She can soak up all the beauty that's all around. Whereas the drama queen doesn't take it in. She looks at the glass half empty. Everything is wrong. And that makes her pour us, like pour me, pour us. The goddess queen is committed to, no matter what happens to her, she's always going to say, let this make me better. Let this open up my heart. Let this make me a more wise, compassionate person. Whereas the drama queen says, this is just one more reason to close my heart down and become cynical and push people away, and to know that, yeah, I have to do it all myself. I would say, don't try to get rid of the drama queen. Don't try to get rid of her. In fact, the more you accept her and make room in your heart for her, the less noise she makes. So here's my metaphor. I imagine that I'm driving in a car along the road of life, and the goddess queen is driving. The drama queen is in the back seat, or maybe in the passenger seat. But if she's driving the car, then she'll run us off the road. If the goddess queen is driving the car, then the drama queen can relax and sit back and chill out. And it always works out higher. The goddess queen is connected to that GPS system where intuition runs the show, and where she'll know, not necessarily a shortcut, but we'll avoid that pothole. and look at the scenery, it's gorgeous, and enjoying the ride along the way. To me, the goal is synthesis, is about integrating the goddess queen and the drama queen. I think the goddess queen by herself is lovely but spiritual from the neck up, and not all that much earthly good. The drama queen by herself just creates a whole cyclone of drama. But if you can bring them together, then you've got a recipe for success in this life. First, recognize, and you might need to cry first, that's okay. But first, become willing to accept that you're more than who you think you are. Connect with your version and your vision of the goddess queen aspect of you. And then once you get a glimpse, a feeling tone, an essence of that, then great, hold on to that. And then expand it with your breath so that she becomes bigger. And then allow her to invite in the drama queen as a mother would embrace a child that's crying, that's upset, that's being overly dramatic. Just embrace the drama queen and reassure her that she's okay. Long story short, the goddess queen journey has led me to publish now 7 books. I have my 7th book that just came out, and I've been invited on several occasions to the United Nations to speak not about the goddess queen, but about this nonprofit organization that I created to empower young people to connect with their higher self. I call it the Dream Project. So you never know what's going to happen to you when you deliberately, consciously transition from drama queen to goddess queen as often as you possibly can. There's great things in store for you. I know it because you are a unique, one-of-a-kind creation of life, and you wouldn't be here if you didn't have a divine destiny to unfold. So I hope these stories support you in spreading your wings so that you can fly while keeping your tiptoes on the ground.